it's Mr. Kitty here. Welcome back to F1 2018. We're just going to jump back into this. We got a couple check challenges here. I'm going to jump right into one and we're going to kind of take a look at it. This one's looks like Japan. We're just going to see what this is all about. I know a lot of these feature kind of some old F1 cars, which I think is kind of cool, to be honest. I think it's cool that they include that in a game. It'd be cool if they included some of the old F1 tracks, though.
We take a break from the roller coaster ride of the Formula One season for a historic invitational today. It's a chance for us to watch some of the classic cars from days gone by,
See?
as well
Classics.
as a chance for drivers to try something new and enhance their reputation.
Heck yeah, boy! From a rolling start, race around the track to cover the target distance before the time runs out. Additional time is added to your limit with each checkpoint crossed. Ooh. I like the sound of that. That sounds nice. Alright, here we go. Oh boy. This is not like the modern F1 cars. Not as touchy. Oh, jeez. Well, we hit the checkpoint, though. That's all that matters to me. Doesn't shift like you'd think it would. Very awkward to shift. Work the throttle. Woo! Car's squirrely. Car is a lot more squirrely than you'd think it would be. Ooh, boy. I guess I don't need to downshift. Alright. Let's see if we made it. Oh. I'm not there yet. How much longer do I got to do this? Shifting's not as responsive as it would be. As good as it would be. As it should be. Oh, we're in the grass. Whoop. Whipped around. Managed. Okay. Well, we're going. That was my fault for getting in the grass like that. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing because I am fudging up really badly. Alright. This is... Woohoo! This is kind of tricky. I'm going to focus real quick. If I'm quiet through this, I apologize. It's just focusing as per the usual with racing games. Trying to be good. Trying to be Mr. Good race car driver, and I need to focus because I missed the upshift. Not doing bad though. This might be our last lap. Don't need to ride the curbing there. Last few corners. 3, 2, 1. Just for that missed upshift, I might miss this checkpoint. Yep. But we made the distance, so we passed. So heck yeah. That's good. Alright. There was another challenge on there. Pass. Heck yeah, that's not bad distance. That's not bad. There was another challenge on here. Oh. We might not need to do the other challenge. Okay. So Bahrain is next. Looking forward to that. That's a good racetrack. I don't mind it. It's got some, a lot of hairpins on that track.
We had the new parts come through from the factory.
Ooh.
We'll get them on the car ahead of FP1.
Yes. Cool. We got new parts on the car. Awesome. Cool. Hopefully that'll help the car a little bit. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's look at these messages here. Morning, everyone. I've attached the preview for this weekend's Grand Prix. If you have any questions, come see me in Data Center. Round 2. That's exactly. We fitted a number. Ooh, we fitted a number of new parts to the car. Try them out and let us know how they feel. Gear wear. Okay, that was something to do with the gearbox. And qualifying's at night. Races at night. Oh yeah, this is a night race. I love night races. Night races are so much fun. Alright. Which makes the racetrack always look so pretty. So, as per usual, I'm going to finish up the practice programs real quick. I'm going to do all the practice sessions, and then I will see you at qualifying. All right, we're back here to qualify. Finished all the practice programs. Now all we got to do is just qualify for the race. Here we go into the first corner. Down to 6th. Oh, I overdrove it like crazy. During this whole practice session, we haven't been as fast as we were in the last race. We've been a lot slower than what we were, averaging about ninth quickest, and not the result that we want. We want to be contenders for the race win on race day, but I'm trying my hardest. As you can see, positions fluctuating between 8th and 11th that whole time. This isn't how I normally drive the racetrack, but I'm just trying to get everything I can out of the race car as much as I can. Went off the racetrack. Let's see what I can do here in this final corner. It's important off that corner to get a good run, and I think we only going to get as good as 6th. Not as good as the last race, but we'll take 6th. So
the grid is all set then for the race tomorrow.
Looks like Sebastian Vettel. Yeah, we've been about a second slower the whole time.
Vettel, Raikkonen, and Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
Goodbye for
so
now.
Let's
we're really just getting started.
Hopefully we can do something on race day. I'm hoping. This is a fun racetrack, and I'm looking forward to getting this race in. This is going to be a good one, I have a feeling. I feel like in the last one, I know the start of the race didn't go that great. We got eaten up on the start quite a bit.
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
I would say that. I mean, 6th ultimately isn't horrible. It's still points. I mean, ultimately I'd like to finish within the top 10. So if we can get a top 10 finish, at least get some points during the race day, I'd be pretty happy with that result. That would be a good result. It's important to get points if we want to win the championship, if we want to even be contenders. All right, here we go.
There's something in the Bahrain air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the sand. Our brightest minds have thrust their brightest ideas into the spotlight of the Sakir circuit this evening as we look ahead once more to a Grand Prix that has thrilled us so consistently.
Clear skies.
Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36-mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and 2 DRS zones
ready to get going
as well. It could
Just
be
do
a
this. Come on.
race, this one, with Sakir
Whoops, my bad.
notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix.
I manage my rubber.
Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Wilson. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
Agreed. I agree with that completely.
So
all right. We don't need to look at the qualifying results.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
See, even he's got the same goal as me, and he's just a computer. All right, so this basically kind of similar to the last race. We're going to start off on the fastest tire, and then about 4 or 5 laps in, we're going to pit and get the required tire. I believe the softs are the required tire for this race. Hold the clutch in. And release the clutch. We're off. And we're getting eaten up. Not too aggressive through this. I don't want to hit anybody. like that. Get in the slipstream here. Ooh, that was aggressive. He's probably going to cross me over. And we're going to try and get something here. Overtake. Back to our starting spot. I'm going to try all we can to get to the top 5. If I can be smart and actually drive the car. Alright, let's go get him. This track looks so good at night. I love a good night race. It just really showcases a racetrack a lot better than I hit the brakes way too early. It just makes the racetrack just look that much better, in my opinion. Nothing like a racetrack that looks. Nothing like a racetrack that looks. Well, I can't even English. I'm trying to focus so hard while I talk. Nothing like a lit racetrack at nighttime. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Here we go. Got a good run through those corners. Ooh, we overdrove it by a lot. Ah!
Green flag.
Ah, dang it. Messed that up. We are a lot better in the corners than we are on the straightaways. And that, I think, is part of the issue as to why we're so slow. See what we can get here. Up to 4th. That was a nice set. 2 races in a row where we've made 2 passes in 1 corner. So far in this race where I thought we were only just going to finish in the top 10, we have a shot at podium. And we're hit the DRS. That's the drag reduction system in the back of the car that reduces drag.
Bottas has just made a pass for the lead. Gap to
Valtteri
teammate
Bottas
behind is 3.4 seconds.
is now in the lead. And we are going to try to make a run just for the podium. It's our goal right now. We can't win the race, and we have an opportunity for it. Get the podium. And I'm just running third. That might be all I can get in this race. But we'll just run our race and try our best here. Dang it. That is such a tricky corner to get right. But we're in the slipstream of Hamilton now.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
We might. Alright, stay in the slipstream of Hamilton best we can with the DRS. And we got to pit this lap. See what we can do with Hamilton here. We got closer that time. We're in a slipstream. Have a shot. It's going to be like passing Vettel or Alonso. Nothing we could do there. Not close enough. We may have just lost a bunch of time. Not close enough for the DRS again. Yeah, we lost time. Alright. Alright. Hamilton and myself are pitting at the same time. Let's hope for a good pit stop, boys. Come on. I need you right now. Maybe we can make the overcut and get him good. 2.8 seconds. That's not bad. I think we did it. I think we got ahead of him. I think we got out ahead of him.
Up to speed now.
We did.
Get some heat into those tires.
The car does not feel as good as it did. But that's... I think the tires on the car. And Kimi Räikkönen, who was running second after he got passed by Valtteri, I just saw the message on top that said he's out of the race. There he is. And we're going to take advantage of that. And by the time all these guys pit, we should be in second.
Kevin is in the pits.
Not sure where Lewis Hamilton is.
Okay, the gap behind is 4.9 seconds.
We have a 4-second advantage? My goodness. Woo! That was... Woo-hoo-hoo! That was incredible. That's an incredible pass. My goodness. Woo! Around the outside even. And we were loose. We're catching up on Esteban Ocon, the guy we hit in the last race, and the guy who I messed up his name. I called him Sebastian, not... It's Esteban, not Sebastian. Alright, everybody's made their pit stops. Let's see if we can catch up to Valtteri. I doubt it, but we're going to try. Kind of joking in my head that maybe the racing gods will deem us worthy of another victory by Valtteri having a mechanical problem. That would be kind of funny. I mean, if you think about it, that's really kind of the only way I won the last race. I question whether I would have been able to catch up to Sebastian in the last race. But I don't think in this one, he's just too far ahead. 3.7 seconds, that's about the gap I had between me and Hamilton in the last race. I'm going to try my hardest to catch up, but he's got the straightaway speed, and at this racetrack that seems to be the advantage over corner speed, because that's the only way I'm catching anybody or pulling away from anybody is the sector I'm in right now. I'm just gonna run my race and not do that, and not do that. Mr. Gear. I'm just going to run my race, hope for the best, and just basically hold my position as much as I can and just drive. The gap between me and Hamilton is decreasing. That's not good. I don't know if the gap between me and Valtteri, yeah, it's increasing as I thought it would. Last lap was 3.7, now it's above 4 seconds.
They're happy with the current tyre condition. They should last a while yet, so don't worry about them.
Not worried about my tires, buddy. Worried about the car in front of me and the car behind me. And it's a shame we can't get some lap cars in the mix to potentially slow Valtteri down. That'd be a nice opportunity to try for the win, but the cards have been dealt. The cake has been made. Cake. Our lead over Hamilton is decreasing. The gap between me and Valtteri is increasing. We're just gonna keep trying our best. I know I've kept saying it this entire time, but
Gap to first place is 5.0 seconds.
it's just important to keep focus and just keep running our race. That's all we can do right now. That corner right there is a doozy. It's a really hard corner because when you go down the hill and then get back on the throttle, I haven't had a problem with it, but the car likes to understeer, meaning the rear of the car likes to swing out. In this corner, I have the complete opposite. If I hit the gas too soon, the car likes to oversteer, meaning the front of the car just doesn't want to turn. Alright, 2 to go. We're just going to keep 3.7 seconds is the gap between Hamilton and myself, and I keep overdriving that first corner. I keep hitting the brakes way too late, and I overdrive it. So far feeling confident about our position, about our gap. Unless we have a mechanical problem, I don't see us having an issue, and Valtteri Bottas just ran his fastest lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
6 seconds ahead, and we're on our final lap. Lewis Hamilton decreases the gap once again. I overdrive. I hit the brakes too late in this corner once again. I think his gap between me and Hamilton was down to 3 seconds. Our fuel level looks good. Half a lap of fuel, so far that's good.
The gap to the car behind is
2.6 seconds now
6 seconds.
is the gap. Here comes the increased heart rate. Oh boy. Just drive your race, kitty. Just drive your race. That's all we can do at this point. Racing gods, if you deem us a win, now's the time to cause a mechanical failure on the lead car. Where's Super Mario when we need him? Where's the blue turtle shell? Oh, jeez. We fudged that. Oh, overdrove that corner bad. Or I might have hit the brakes too late. I don't know. I don't really care. 1.9 seconds is the gap. Oh, boy. Fuel lights flashing, but I don't care. We're good. Drop it to third. Get a good run off this corner, and I think we got it. And we got second place. Woo-hoo!
Yes, that's a podium. Excellent.
All right,
drive.
podium.
The team
And
worked especially hard
honestly,
this weekend, and this is a fantastic reward.
honestly, I'll take it because I didn't even think we were going to get this.
That's
So,
it for
good
another
day.
Grand Prix a
And we get one of
fantastic win
these.
for Mercedes.
Heck yeah, man.
And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts.
Congrats
How
to
did they
him. I mean,
accomplish
he's
this result?
in real life, he's a really good driver, and he seems like a really good guy.
I mean,
So as I say that, we can see the drivers coming out now to collect their trophies. It's yet more silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix.
Golf clap. Oh, yes. Oh, congratulations, Mercedes. Oh, you done did good. Oh, yes. Oh. 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 Okay. Stop being an idiot. All right. Well, congrats to those guys.
And now let's take a look at the driver's
All
standings.
right.
It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Sergio Perez. That was a
from
commanding
14th
performance today. Very impressive.
Wow,
indeed.
that's
And
definitely
here's how things are shaping up in the
really good.
Constructors' Championship.
Okay, let's go down the
Mercedes
list
have extended
here.
their lead at the top of the standings. Well, what a weekend
So,
that has been. Please join us next time for
we
another
have
thrilling
a
installment
3-point
of this
gap
Formula One season.
to second place for our championship lead. And now we're going to move on to the Constructors' Championship. We have Mercedes, of course. They have finished on podium in Australia and now Bahrain. So they obviously have more combined points than my team does. But so far, we're holding second place. We've both Kevin Magnussen and myself have finished in the top 10 to get points. So we've done decently this year. I mean, he's done decently this year. I'd honestly say I've done pretty good, despite winning the race last time and now finishing on podium once again with second place. I'd say overall, this was a really good weekend. I'd say honestly, when you have a situation like this one where you don't expect a good outcome and you have a better outcome than what you were expecting, I mean, I'd say that's, you could almost rival that of any win sometimes, kind of depending on circumstances. But second place in this race after we started 6th, we gained 4 spots. So I would say that is a pretty doggone good weekend. You know, we took the cake, didn't take the cake today.
Great work out there today.
I forgot about
How
this.
do you think it went?
I thought it went just fine,
Breaking
honestly.
all expectations. What's your secret?
What's my secret? There's no secret. It's about having a great team and a great car. Absolutely. 100%.
You gained a lot of positions during the race.
I
Didn't you?
did. The car was nimble and light. It was a breeze. And yeah, I would go with that one. Chassis department took
You
note.
must be
See, they take
thrilled
note
to
of
be up
these.
on the podium.
Absolutely. I will be honest, I was not expecting it. That's the better answer. Oh, I was expecting it. Oh. Yeah, we'll roll with it. I wasn't expecting it, honestly. I didn't. Gloves can come off now. Woo, baby. Yeah, I was not expecting it at all. Was not expecting to finish on the podium today. But here we go, another rivalry breakdown. We're doing better than our teammate, which honestly is a good thing. So it's a really good thing. You want to beat your teammate each and every single weekend. That's looks good on yourself, and it looks good on the team. So, well, my team at least. We're on the same team. Ah, shucks. Whatever. English. You know what I meant. Okay. Season participation. We get resource points for that? Okay. And then by the way too, I did before the race started, I did sweet, cool. Score 12 drivers championship points. Cool. So we got resource points for that. Before the race started, I did actually really before the weekend even started, I put some upgrades on the car. It was kind of minor. It was a powertrain upgrade and then an aerodynamics upgrade. And it said it would take 2 weeks to get those parts on the car. But we did have a part get put on the car, as you saw. I don't know if it really helped. Oh, we went more towards the showmanship side this week. So we're doing
Great work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for.
absolutely.
Keep it up.
Absolutely. Was an absolutely amazing result. The next race weekend once again. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but we will save the third race of the FIA season for another day. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think of this, and I will see you in the next one. Deuces. Thought I was going to say something. Thought I was going to be more high-pitched, didn't you? Yeah, you thought wrong. Later.